matter, because we do know that on the 30th of August, which is Tuesday next week, the pre-trial conference will begin. And then we'll see a somewhat very busy Supreme Court there as they have to deliver their verdict by the 5th of September. Azimio la Umoja One Kenya presidential candidate Raila Odinga formally lodged a petition this Monday challenging the declaration of William Ruto as president-elect in the August 9th, 2022 election. And what we're seeing now is the response of Kenya Kwanza lawyers who have arrived at the Supreme Court to file their responses in the Presidential Election Petition challenging the declaration of William Ruto as president-elect. We're seeing bulky documents being physically brought here before the Supreme Court. And these are the responses by Ruto's legal team, President-elect Ruto's legal team. And all of this will be brought before the 7-judge bench of the Supreme Court, who will then deliberate on the way forward as regards the outcome of the August 9th, 2022 general election, and in particular, the presidential election results. So we, once again, just following developments around this legal matter, Kenya Kwanza's team first submission to the Supreme Court. They're responding to the election petition challenging the declaration of William Ruto as president-elect. We've just heard from sections of the legal team. Remember, the Kenya Kwanza lawyers and the Kenya Kwanza team, a big team there comprising about 54 legal minds who have come together to file these responses that they have now brought before the Supreme Court. And what is being challenged is the naming of William Ruto as, rather the declaration of President-elect William Ruto as the winner in the 2022 August 9th general election. That is the presidential candidate. He emerging as winner in that presidential contest, and this has been challenged. And Ruto has been named as the 9th respondent in the petition, and he now says in his affidavit that the alleged errors and irregularities named in the petition by Raila Odinga, who was also a presidential candidate in the August 9th general election, and Martha Karua do not exist. So we're going to be looking at the next couple of days before the pre-trial conference, which will then be preceded by a very busy week as the Supreme Court deliberates and waits to give its verdict over the matter come next week, Tuesday. Next week, but one Tuesday, that is the 5th of August. Supreme Court has a 7-judge bench, and they will all be looking into this matter as Kenya awaits the way forward around who the law will rule, or rather what the law will rule around this matter. And there are different scenarios that could play themselves out, and we've had discussions around that in our shows right here on Citizen TV, how this Supreme Court battle is likely to play itself out. And these are some of the issues and some of the developments that will, of course, be revealed in the coming days as the Supreme Court begins its pre-trial conference on Tuesday next week, where issues that came before the court will be deliberated on. and where the judges will rule on the way forward. So those pictures are coming to us live from the Supreme Court, and we have, of course, it has been the president-elect, William Samoei Ruto's response to the petitions before him have been made public. And among, of course, clauses or excerpts of this response is that the president-elect says, or rather they have filed, that the alleged errors and irregularities that were named in the petition do not exist, and that the court should declare him as validly elected. So a lot of paperwork there you're seeing on your screens as the legal team of William Ruto asks the 7-judge bench of the Supreme Court to dismiss the case filed, challenging the win of William Ruto as president-elect in the August 9th general election. The Kenya Kwanza team, once again, having lined up a team of 54 lawyers and 5 technical members to battle the election petitions challenging the win of William Ruto as president-elect. And they will be led by Senior Counsel Fred Ngatia. Among others is Senior Counsels Kioko Kilokumi and Kirago Githinji, Professor Kithure Kindiki, Professor Kivutha Kibwana, Gladys Bosch-Sholei, among others that we have seen at the Supreme Court at this hour. Earlier in the week, Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition had asked the Supreme Court to strike out a petition filed by former Gatundu South Member of Parliament Moses Kuria in regards to the August 9th general election. And the Raila Odinga-led coalition argued that the Supreme Court lacked the jurisdiction to hear the petition by Moses Kuria. And this development was after Moses Kuria filed a petition seeking the dismissal of the election petition filed by Raila Odinga challenging the declaration of William Ruto as president-elect.